Perfect. Okay, welcome to With Zeal, and happy Easter.
It's the Saturday before Easter, so Easter's tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
We're at church.
And we are just so grateful for the Lord and His sacrifice, and we wanted to share that with you guys.
Yeah. So pumped for Easter. Just remembering, like, all the crazy stuff that He did for us, you know?
Yeah. No, and what's so cool is that, like, I think that we always forget that it, like, doesn't end at the cross. Like, because we always think of Good Friday, and we're like, oh my gosh, like, Jesus died for me, and, like, oh my gosh, like, my sins, like, all this stuff, like, this is so heavy, which is so true, but we forget about the joy and the glory that came after that, which is Jesus being raised from the dead, which is Easter, which is so exciting.
I know, because it goes from just such sadness and, like, everyone, I like to think of it from their perspectives, like, back then. Like, thinking about how they were like, oh, this guy died. Like, the grief they must have gone through.
Yeah.
Especially, like, Mary, thinking about, like, because she was with him his whole life. I've seen so many videos, like, flashbacks. Was this happening to Mary while Jesus was on the cross? And they make me so sad.
Yesterday, I literally started tearing up. And
me too.
No, this can't be.
I know. It was like thinking about a baby laughing, and then you see because that's her baby, like, on the cross, dying for the whole, like, world.
And in such excruciating, in such an excruciating way.
Humility and all that factor in as well. And then I think we often just focus on that, which it deserves to be focused on because it's such a big part of Easter and a big part of, like, what our relationships with God means. But it's important to focus on Easter as Him rising again because, like, that is the joy that comes with it. And it truly shows, like, He can do anything.
Yeah, and through that is how we were saved. Because He got raised up, we are now able to live eternally with Him. Because if He had just stayed in the grave, our sins would have been forgiven, but could we have had eternity? You know what I mean? I'm not sure. But I think that is such an important part. But also, okay, I know that we're not focusing on this, but I like had such a crazy, like, revelation about Easter. Since I've been saved, like, every Easter is just like, whoa, like, another thing. And I was thinking just so heavily about, like Jesus died for all of us and He was perfect. So it would be like you did nothing, right? And your parents had asked you to die for your siblings, even though you had done nothing wrong. And like the emotions that would come with that. And not just that, but, like, imagine, like, you as a parent putting your child that you love so much through, like, such circumstances and being like, you have to die so brutally, you have to be whipped, you have to be beaten, you have to be hung on a cross, like, oh, that would just
nails in the hands.
That would literally wreck me on both ends. But yeah, it's crazy that from that we can find so much joy and hope in a future, because of what came after, because He was raised again in 3 days. And that is such a beautiful thing, and that is such a glorifying thing to the Lord, is that He didn't just die. He's not a God who just died. He is a God who was raised again and who has that power and authority, like you were talking about. Like, it shows how much power He has.
Yeah, and it's also seeing Jesus, like, was human and He knew that He had to do this and accepted it, but we were, like, worth more. I don't see how that could be, like, and they picked, like, Barabbas over Jesus on who to release. Oh, lots of cars.
I hate cars. Yeah, that is just so crazy to me that He loves us that much
to die for us. And He, like, it was a very hard decision for Him to accept that this is, like, He was born to lead others to God, but He was also born to die for us, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, and, like, it breaks my heart, like, when He was like, Father, if you could take this cup from me, if there's any other way, you know, like, please let me know, like, please have it another way, but if not, like, your will be done. But He loved us that much that he took that on for us. Yeah, such a beautiful thing. Anyways,
it's Easter,
and we're so excited. Let's just exalt Jesus this weekend.
Celebrate Him.
It's all about Him.
Yeah, it's not all about bunnies and eggs.
Yes.
Which, great part of Easter, But we also
Love
need to
it.
view it as like a side topic.
Yeah,
Because I feel like
agree.
a lot with little kids, like it's so hard. Especially when I was little, I did not think of Easter or Christmas as like a Jesus thing.
I didn't either.
Like
At all.
I was so focused Santa. The Easter Bunny's coming.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's important to integrate that Jesus is the main reason.
Yeah.
For the season.
Jesus is the reason for this.
For the
I agree.
season.
Because it's not, like, literally nothing is about us. Like, this has all been about Jesus. And he gives us these things. And we should use them to glorify him instead of glorifying, like, I don't know, like a fun little surprise holiday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, yes, that's that.
Oh, the sun.
The sun.
The sun.
I think it's a sign.
It's the cloud covering. The sun.
Yeah. Okay, well, we love you all, and we're so happy that we get to celebrate Easter with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Anna.
I'm Danny.
And this was the
With Zeal Podcast. Logging off.
Roger.
Bye. Okay.